you know, there is always some stats, you know, that could be whatever about the Masters 1000s or 500s, you know, or either Grand Slam. So I don't put too much attention to that, to be honest. But as a matter of fact, you know, having a great run so far, having another opportunity to play final in this big event. So yeah, super happy, super proud to do it once again. So, you know, even though it's been quite a few years, but I mean, at the same time, during this period of time, I achieved some other great results, you know, in the Grand Slams or the other achievements. So that's why.
Hey there, congrats on the win. Just wondering what the difference was in the tiebreaker that allowed you to get that victory.
Well, you know, when you come to this point, I would say both players deserve to win, you know, him and myself. So I cannot tell you what was the difference in a way that, you know, whoever puts more balls inside the court or maybe makes more winners, less unforced errors. So it's always a question of what do you do in those important moments when it counts. So I would say, actually I was down 3-1, then, you know, I came back to 3-all, and then it seems he made 2 unforced errors, but again, you know, maybe I put a little bit more pressure, you know, he got a little bit more nervous, more tight. So this is how, you know, you play in those moments. You try to bring your A game, and, you know, you can win, you can lose, but it is what it is.
Taylor Fritz was talking earlier this week about how he hasn't had much time to do much other than sleep and play tennis. He's kind of been playing the late matches. And I'm wondering what your week's been like on that front, and sort of what does the next 24 hours look like for you?
Yeah, to be honest, first part of the tournament, it was different because I was playing actually first match, always at 11. So I had to go to sleep earlier. I had to wake up earlier, you know, having traffic here, coming to the site 1 hour every day. So I was sleeping in the car. But then from quarterfinals, actually the schedule changed completely, 180 degrees. You know, and I had late matches like at 7 p.m. or second after 7. So actually I had these long days, and I tried to go to sleep later. I tried to wake up later. So yeah, 2 completely different tournaments, let's say, during the same event.
Karen, congrats on the win. What have you found in terms of, or are you able to pinpoint what has been working for you here in terms of conditions? And curious if you like the format, like the extended format that is a little longer for the Masters 1000?
You know, actually when I came here, I didn't like the conditions. I can't say it now, but, you know, that's all about adjusting and adapting. I think tennis, it's all about that. So every week we play in different event, even though it's on hard court, but at the end it's different, let's say, humidity, different heat, cold. Sometimes you play day match or night match. So that's why a lot of things that matter sometimes on the results. So that's why I think the question is about who adapts better. And then once you pass 1-2 rounds, then you start to play better and better. And then these are kind of battles that we had today. It's a really good match, high level. So, you know, you have to come to that stage, obviously. And second question? Format. Yeah, to be honest, it's a little bit feels too long. It's like in the middle between Grand Slam and a Masters, what was before. From one side, we play best of 3 sets. We have every day, every second day off, which I can't complain, but at the same time, maybe it's to stay mentally focused. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer time. I would say maybe 9 days, 8 days, 10 days maybe, because it's 12 days, right? Now it's 12 days, so it would work better, I think, for me. I mean, for me, I guess for everybody, but that's my opinion.
Hi, Karen. Congratulations on the win. My newspaper is from Spain, so I want to ask you a question about your sort of Spanish background. You spent a lot of years training in Barcelona, even you got married in Barcelona, but you're a Real Madrid fan. So my question is, has ever anyone played a joke on you because of this duality?
If I had what?
Like, has ever anyone played a joke on you because, you know, for the fact that you lived in Barcelona, you got married in Barcelona, but you're a Real Madrid fan.
No, okay.
You know the rivalry between
Yeah,
Barca and Real Madrid.
okay. I never, let's say, lived really in Spain, you know. I mean, yeah, it's true that I had a base there. Since I was junior, you know, I spent maybe a couple of months during clay season, especially, you know, until the American swing. So actually, I cannot consider really that I lived there. But yeah, I spent quite a bit of time during my career in Barcelona. At that time, I found one academy, you know, which was working well. I had the whole team from there. Even though I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I'm not crazy fan. So at the same time, you know, I'm not watching every game or every match. You know, depending where I am. I know Rafa, for example, did. Even when he was in US, he was waking up sometimes at 3 or 5 a.m. to watch the game. So I must say, he's a real fan. So I'm not compared to him.
A bit of a different one here. Alina Svitolina weighed in this week in Montreal at the National Bank Open, and she spoke out about the online abuse that she's received from frustrated gamblers. I don't know if you read that story or not, but just wondering if you've encountered anything similar on that front, and can anything be done about that? My
whole career, I would say. I had it like any other tennis player, I guess, any other sportsman, athlete, you know. It's a big question because I can talk a long time about that, but you know, it's like everything, the social media, internet, it's for good and for bad, right? So before, you know, people could read something only in newspaper, printed newspaper. So even somebody could tell you something on the street, that's you could respond and that's it, or not even responding, right? So now anyone can write anything they want from fake accounts or whatever, just to kind of, yeah, piss you off or whatever, just get inside your head. But this is what they are trying to do, you know. From one side, of course, when you lose a match, you don't want to read this kind of stuff because, okay, you can still, you're trying your best, you lost, you get disappointed, and then you read on the top of that stupid messages. But sometimes you want to respond, but at the same time, this is what they are trying. They are provoking you, you know, to get to answer means that it matters to you, so you just have to try to get over it. But I think ATP or Integrity, I mean, I don't know, Integrity System or whatever, company, they tried to do something about it, but I didn't see any movements actually that they did something. I don't know how you can get yourself protected. I would say just not to go on social media. I tried it and actually it helped me a lot. To be honest, last year, I mean, for half year, I didn't even go to any social media, and I tell you, the life felt good because you can see a lot of things outside. You can spend your time in a different way because otherwise you get addicted a lot, you know, always scrolling, whatever. So yeah, it's up to anyone if they can do something about it. Now, yeah, you know, that's it. I just, whatever, if I want to see something, yeah, I go, but I just try to not to open comments, you know, you know, my team, my SMM team or my managers are doing my page, but then whatever, if I want to go, I just do it by myself and I just try not to put attention to anything and just check whatever I want to check.